Okay, well here we are at Manchester on the ground. Just give me a second here and I'll get this stuff shared and then we can get going. Absolutely chucking it down here in Manchester, as usual, as you'd expect. Alright, okay, so we're all set up, the flight plan's in. Unfortunately I can't show you on the VFR map. But basically, the basic gist of things is we're going south, into France, through Spain, down to the south of Spain, and then through into Portugal. Around here, Faro is. It's landing along the coastline, so it should be quite scenic on the way in. Hopefully the weather's nice over there. Yeah, I'm good. JP, how you doing, mate? Alright, so we're ready to contact Manchester now, so we'll get that done. If we can... Unless he's gone offline. No, he's still there. 118.575. Okay, just see what's going on with V-Pilot here. Could be. There we go. Right, we are currently connected to the bridge, as you can see. Manchester radar, good afternoon. Tomjet 24 Tango, gate 27, have information uniform on board, requesting IFR clearance to Faro as filed.
Tomjet 24 Tango, Manchester radar, good afternoon. I don't have a flight plan for you, it appears.
Yeah, that's because we connected a few times.
It's filed as EGGC, I don't know if you can just quickly change it for us.
Manchester is at 1, Echo Scar localizer established.
Put an extra G in apparently. He's just changing it and then he's going to get back to us. I'm hoping he's going to give us the.
182 degrees 8 knots, runway 23 right clear.
Hoping he's going to give us the Cookson 1 Romeo departure, but we'll see what he says. 994 is there we go. Yeah, he wants me to change it. I'm going to do it now. Manchester radar, Tomjet 24 Tango, that's refiled now.
Tomjet 24 Tango, Manchester radar, thanks. Stand by. Tomjet 24 Tango, Manchester radar, thanks. You cleared to Faro on the Cookson 1 Romeo departure, squawk 3451. For your direction of flight, you're going to need an odd flight level. Are you able to take 350 or 370?
350 is fine.
Roger, I'll change it at this end for you. So you cleared Faro, Cookson 1 Romeo departure, squawk 3451, and your cruising flight level will be 350.
Okay, so clear to Faro, Cookson 1 Romeo departure, squawk 3451, cruising 350. Tomjet 24 Tango.
Tomjet 24 Tango, read back correct.
Awesome. Right, there we go. Let's just have a look. Couple of little bit of information I've got to change now is, so first of all I've got to put the departure in as Cookson 1 Romeo. There it is, 23 right, route and activate, execute. Let's hope this doesn't screw up too much. Fingers crossed that's gone in alright. And then I don't really need to do it, I suppose. Is the cruising altitude. I'll be alright. 350 is my cruising though. So that's fine. Right, okay. As far as I can tell then we're ready for push and start here. So
Manchester EasyJet 1, Corsair runway vacated.
first thing I'll do is turn the beacon on. And I'll
Easy 1
disconnect.
Echo Oscar, welcome to Manchester, taxi stand 22 via
Bridge.
Alpha.
Stand number 22 via Alpha, Delta November Charlie. EasyJet 1, Corsair.
I'll set the transponder to 3451. It's Tomjet 24 Tango squawking 3451. Can I get a check on that, please?
Tomjet 24 Tango, yeah, that's coming through fine.
Awesome. Thank you very much. It's Tomjet 24 Tango requesting push and start.
Tomjet 24 Tango, roger, just hold position for the minute. I've just got a guy taxiing in behind you.
Hold position, Tomjet 24 Tango. Two guys coming in there. Hey Blaze, how's it going, mate? Just about to take off from Manchester. We're going to Faro today, down in Portugal. Could be around 3 hours this flight, I think. In the TUI livery. Awesome. Might see you in a bit then. Okay, there's a bit of a funny startup procedure to this one at the moment. It's requiring that I start the engines before the No, not at all, Does. What's the weather like today, mate? Is this accurate this time?
Tomjet 24 Tango, contact Manchester ground please on 121.850, he'll get your push for you shortly.
121850, Tomjet 24 Tango. Manchester ground, good afternoon, Tomjet 24 Tango, requesting push and start.
Tomjet 24 Tango, report stand number.
Stand number 27.
Tomjet 24 Tango, roger, give way to the EasyJet Airbus A321, passing right to left on Delta, push and start approved, facing east.
Give way to the EasyJet and then push and start approved, face east. Tomjet 24 Tango. Okay, let me just check something then. If we got live weather on, so I don't know what it's doing. Is it actually sunny as it does? I'm a bit disappointed. Right, okay, let's get this pushback in position. And we have to start the engines first for some reason, so I'm going to do that before we turn those fuel pumps off. He's absolutely chucking it down in the game, mate, as you can see. Okay, so I let that build up. And then I'm going to turn the fuel pump down. The reason I've got to do this is because as soon as I turn these fuel pumps on, the APU cuts out, and I really don't think it should. External power's gone, that's fine, we're away from the terminal now. And we need to steer the aircraft to the left to face east. Don't know how long that's going to take, so we'll start the turn now. It's a little early, we'll be a little bit off the taxiway. That's fine, once these are stabilised, which they have. Fingers crossed this works. Engines run. And we'll stop the push there. A little bit close to the terminal, but never mind. Hey Mike, welcome from New York there, buddy. Good morning to you. Good afternoon here in the UK. Okay, the engines seem to be starting, so that's okay. None of the electrics have gone off, which is good. Engine seems stable there, so I'm going to turn the APU. I need to turn the battery off then. Turn the APU off. I'll leave it at that for now. Right, okay, beacon's on, so I'm going to turn the taxi lights on. There we go. What I'm going to do is just set COM2 to approach, which is 118.575. Okay, let's just have one last check of the flight plan here. Make sure it looks just about right. Just double check on the charts, how are we looking? So the Cookson out to MCT. Okay, that's putting me at MCT 3. And then pushing me southwest. It's a shame I can't move that. Never mind. Right, we want the data on anyway. Let's just get another down to Cookson. Yeah, that'll do. 2-3 rights in use at the moment, Blaze, at Manchester. It'll do for now. Right, okay. So you can see Manchester Airport here. Manchester Ground, Tomjet 24 Tango, ready for taxi. We'll go on that. That'll be right.
128, should I go ahead?
FedEx 128, stand by, break. Tomjet 24 Tango, taxi to the point of Juliet 1, runway 23 right via Lima, Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
Juliet 123 right via Lima, Papa, Kilo, Juliet. Tomjet 24 Tango.
Tomjet 24 Tango, thank you, break. FedEx 128, match message.
FedEx 1128, ground.
Okay, so we've got to go Lima.
FedEx 1128, pass message.
Papa.
FedEx 1128,
okay.
what information, uniform on board. Aircraft dive 757-200 requesting to offer access to Edinburgh via the Poli 1 Yankee departure out of runway 23 right.
FedEx 113 report stand number.
And FedEx 113.
Here we go then, finally
at stand number 81.
getting some movement done.
81
Flaps
right,
to
sir.
10 for takeoff there.
FedEx 113, Magic, thank you. Are you able to take the Polo 5 Romeo departure 23 right?
Any affirmative, we can take that because
Here we go.
From the two
Welcome all the Scoobs crew guys.
Is that a firm?
FedEx 113.
Thanks for popping by, Scoobs.
Cleared to Edinburgh by the Polo 5 Romeo departure runway 23 right. Squawk 0546.
This thing is still really difficult to turn, so.
And FedEx 112.
Hey, Hallie, how's it going, mate?
IFR via the Poli 5 Romeo departure out of runway 23 right. Squawk.
The thing about Manchester here is if you have a look, we're just going to cut through these lamps here. Look at
FedEx
this.
128, read back correct. Thank you, and 80 and then
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you?
09942.
Thanks for the raid, Scoobs, and all the Scoobs crew guys turning up here. Thank you very much. Proplo, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's always the way, Scoobs. Thanks for popping by, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. As always, it's always good to see you here. Okay, on to Lima and then Papa. We're going left. Right, I just need to check something that isn't working at the moment, which is the sim link. Thanks, mate. Catch you next time, buddy. Okay, for those of you that just joined us, we're going to Faro in Portugal today. We're just currently at Manchester. It has just stopped raining, although I believe it's not been raining for a while. Nah, mate.
FedEx 112, sir, can we get a mic check?
Nah, I haven't got macro, mate.
Can we get a mic check again, please?
FedEx 1128, the end number is readability 5.
Bravo 5, thank you.
There's no need, mate. It's not. This ain't that terrible, is it? There's so much. There's so much good free airports on FlightSim.to that I begrudge paying for airports. I mean, look at the free Gatwick one. If that guy can do a free airport so good, then someone else can do a Manchester eventually. I guarantee it. Also, the last time I bought scenery was the London stuff, and that broke with one of the updates, so I won't be doing that again. Oh, properly, you brought coffee. I hope you brought enough for everyone. Yeah, Gemma, there's definitely going to be better weather in Portugal. Now, interesting, the reason I'm doing this flight is I actually just booked a holiday to Portugal for, obviously it's on the green list now, so you can go from summer, I suppose. And we've just booked a holiday for summer to Portugal. And
FedEx 1128, sir, we're going to expect 5.
and Faro is the airport we'll be flying to.
FedEx 118, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. It's just I'd just begrudge it if there's so much good free stuff. I mean, that guy who did Gatwick, he did the whole airport as well, completely free. And he's working his way through some of the major airports, so we'll see. We'll see.
FedEx 1128, sir, just for confirming the SID was Pole 5 Romeo out of runway 23, right?
FedEx 1128, correct. Pole 5 Romeo departure.
Pole 5 Romeo, thank you.
FedEx aircraft there. Sounds like he's going to America. Who knows? All the aircraft are spawning in now.
Subject 24 Tango, contact Manchester radar 118.575, have a good flight, bye bye.
118575, thanks for the cover, bye bye. Hey Stu, how you doing, buddy? Kitty, welcome back. I remember the name, Juan Valdez, yeah. Right, is that you? Yeah, BTJ, I appreciate what you're saying, mate. I mean, Manchester is my hometown. Manchester radar, good afternoon again. Tomjet 24 Tango approaching Juliet 1 now, 423 right.
Subject 24 Tango, Manchester radar, hello again, surface wind 190 degrees, 10 knots, via Mike 1 and runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
I've just gone past Mike 1. Apologies, I was heading over to Juliet 1. Is it alright to continue?
Subject 24 Tango, my apologies, yeah, via Juliet 1, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Via Juliet 1, 23 right, clear for takeoff. Tomjet 24 Tango. Yeah, this is a Boeing. This is a 787, so it's a Dreamliner. Oh yeah, Kitty, there'll definitely be a hard landing. Don't worry about that. I don't know. It depends how the weather is in Faro. It can get quite windy in Portugal, can't it? Yeah, BTJ. This is using VATSIM here, mate. So maximum realism experience. Sorry, Propeller. It's just I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. All right, I'll have to look it up, okay? And then I'll laugh at the joke. I'll laugh at the joke when I understand who you're talking about. I'm sorry. I suppose I ruined the joke, didn't I? Really. This thing is still terrible at turning. So I've just lost the auto brake, so I need to turn that back on because I've had to use the brake to turn. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Manchester is the only part that I'm going to have cover with VATSIM. It looks like Portugal's fully offline, Spain's offline, most of France is offline, so we'll see. Right, here we go then. Let's see how this thing works. Here we go then, approaching VR. Here it is. And rotate. Let's hope it climbs. Gear up. She's climbing. Flaps away. Auto throttle should be arming there. Okay, yeah. That's auto throttle on.
Subject 24 Tango, report your passing altitude.
Oh, I forgot to hit that. Whoops. Tomjet 24 Tango passing 1,200.
Tomjet 24 Tango, thanks. Contact London Control now, 133.7.
133.7, Tomjet 24 Tango. Okay, that was my fault. Hey Kitty, yeah, I'm streaming all over. Everywhere, all free. Okay, it was only going to be my fault. This thing's fast, look. Normally, let's keep it 250. Right, I need to change to London Control. .com 133.7. London Control, Tomjet 24 Tango, currently 2,200 with you.
Tomjet 24 Tango, just check your frequency for us, 133.7.
Ah, didn't change. Apologies, 1337. There we go, it's in now. London Control, good afternoon, Tomjet 24 Tango, currently passing 3,000.
Tomjet 24 Tango, London Control, climb down flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Tomjet 24 Tango. There we go.
Skyway 5556, when ready, descend flight level 260, level MPIP.
When ready, descend T60 and level by MPIP. Skyway 5556.
Yeah, we'll see, Proplo. We'll see. Hey Takis, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Okay, we're actually flying quite fast. Like, this thing is just effortlessly, the engines are pretty much off. This thing is just effortlessly gliding through the air. So up to 10,000, you've got to stay below 250 unless told otherwise. So we're going to stay well, I mean, we're a little bit over 250, but we'll be okay. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it, BTJ, 100%. Like, I was struggling. I mean, sometimes now it makes me sweat. It does make me sweat. I know, Kitty. I've been so hit and miss. Like, I've managed to do about one a week if you work it out averages for the last month. I've been really busy with work, so yeah, it's nice to actually be able to have some time to do this, which is always good.
854 in Pip 1 Echo arrival.
Hey Latif, how's it going, mate? So we're on our way to Faro in Portugal. I'd love to show you the flight plan, but this thing doesn't allow the flight plan to appear. It's like the CRJ. So we're coming out of Manchester. We're basically going to break south now, as you can see. And we're pretty much south all the way down through France, into Spain, and down to the south of Spain. And then we're going to work our way across. I don't know if we will pass Gibraltar. I'll check that in a second, but I think we're coming down this part. Crossing over into Portugal, which I think that's the border there, and then we'll be landing in Faro around here, I believe. Alright, but we'll get there. As I said earlier, this is a flight I'm going to be doing later this year. I'm going on holiday, so yeah, I will be actually on a plane doing this flight by Thompson from Manchester to Portugal, so I'm looking forward to that. Obviously I won't be flying, although I wish I was. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? If I was flying the actual plane. Ain't happening though, ain't happening.
ETA54, when ready, descend flight level 260, level MPIP.
No, Kitty, I'm not a real pilot. I'm going to be going on holiday. Okay, we're coming up to 10,000 now. I wish I was a real pilot.
Go nothing further to the west. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8. Thanks for cover. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's us off frequency now. We've got nothing that way. So unfortunately, this is us. There's no more cover on VATSIM. Yeah, Stu, it's a really popular holiday destination. You're talking about Madeleine McCann there. So they actually had a thing on I think it was an update on that recently. They arrested a German guy.
5556, descend flight level 200.
Horrendous. That was a horrendous
Flight
time.
level 200, Skyway 5556.
Okay, right, past 10,000 now, so we'll go landing lights off. Keep the turns off. Taxi light can stay on. Strobes can stay on, and you may have noticed I only just turned them on because again I was flustered and forgot. It's not my fault, alright? Passenger seatbelt sign can go off as well. Kitty, yeah, I do, but I don't like to stream any other games. I like to stream Flight Sim only.
Right, 2 on a Hotel Kilo, London, climb flight level 360.
I have streamed other games previously. Kitty, I've been flying Airbus. You've missed it. The last few streams I've done were Airbus.
Passing 2005 feet.
You missed it.
Shuttle 13 Hotel, Roger, climb flight level 160.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on this frequency for VATSIM. Just because otherwise it's going to be really quiet. So I was flying the A320 again the other day. I've also been flying the Bombardier CRJ as well quite a lot because I got that aircraft in the end. Yeah, right, here we go. We are well on the way to Faro now. I actually chose the wrong Chewy livery. I wanted the Chewy livery that was the Brit one, but this is the Dutch one. I mean, the only difference is there's no Dutch flag and there's a UK registration. But never mind, here we are.
10 Kilo, contact Edinburgh radar, frequency 121.1T.
In the Chewy 787, this is the heavy division mod for the 787. It adds a whole level of realism, it makes things clickable in the cockpit. It has the marker, I can't remember the official name for it, but the marker to show you your top of climb and top of descent, where it's going to be. It allows you to hold as well. They've just implemented the hold function, which is awesome. And it also allows you, more importantly for me, which I think's the best, is the integration of a Simbury flight plan. That's really important to me.
Fluxus 30, taxi 1.0 Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Okay, up to 35,000 there. And we can speed up now as well, can't we? Let's get that speed up.
Climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, easy 710.
Oh, okay, I've not actually tried that. BTJ, I'll have to give it a go. I always use regular mode. Yeah, I'll have to give it a go. I don't want to risk crashing the sim. You know how finicky it is. Just a little click, misclick, and you crash the whole sim. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Guys, if you have joined us from Scoob's stream and you've not done so already, please do consider hitting that follow button. As you know, every follow the streamers get allow you to grow your channel, so please do hit that follow button. Appreciate it. I don't want to risk it, BTJ. There's all sorts of stuff I've done. I've done it before where I've pressed I've literally pressed like a lights button and the whole thing just crashed. I had to restart the computer. It wasn't even just a sim crash; it was the whole PC crash just from turning on the lights or something. But I mean, it's not that bad anymore. Obviously, things have come a long way since those days. But you know how it is. You know how it is. You just got to be careful. Nice, I didn't realise they were there.
Shuttle 13 Hotel, climb unrestricted, flight level 160.
Yeah, climb 160 on FFS.
Right, let's get the speed up a little bit more. And we'll get that climb angle up a little bit as well.
Easy 16 on a Quebec, speed T70 knots indicated.
London Centre, easy 232 is...
Could be using vertical speed, really.
Easy 232, London controller, roger, speed T70 knots.
We'll leave it as is for now. I'm doing it this way, it works. It works, I don't want to break it.
270 for easy 232.
Right, okay, so everything's
easy
as it should be at the moment.
When ready, descend flight level 260.
APU gen's on, which doesn't need to be, but I don't want to click it just in case something happens.
I will start then.
Everything else, we're good to go. We are good to go.
Skyway 5556, speed 250 knots, descend flight level 130.
250 knots and flight level 130.
Awesome,
Skyway
Kitty.
5556.
No, I don't have a look. What is that? I've never heard of that.
308, runway 27.
That must be,
surface wind Liverpool 190 degrees 15 knots.
That must be a partner thing. I don't have a look, unfortunately.
Shuttle 13 Hotel, climb flight level 230, and it's the Nugra 1 Hotel arrival.
I know what lurking is, but I don't know what the function is on Twitch. I don't know, that's a strange one. I've not heard that before.
Hello, here is Speedbird 32 Tango.
Most of the viewers are on Facebook, so I have the basic controls. Ah, okay, right, okay.
Continuing to Unicom 122, this will bye.
Hey Capcom, how's it going, mate? We've just taken off from Manchester. Yeah, Stu always lurks. Stu's a bit like a predator. He lurks in the lurks in the background. You gotta watch out for him.
Skyway 5556, report your speed to Edinburgh radar 121.2.
121.2,
Yeah, I'm good.
And
I'm good, Carl. Thank you very much.
260 knots.
No, I don't need any mods just yet, Kitty. Maybe one day. You gotta get top fan badge for that sort of stuff. Maybe one day, but not at the moment. Khan, you just missed the takeoff from Manchester, mate. That was the best part. I didn't know what I was doing. It's all over the place. Yeah, once people start swearing and doing some crazy stuff in my stream,
Easy 69 Quebec,
then
heading 310 degrees.
then I'd probably need a moderator, but not yet. Yeah, the wing flex is awesome on this thing. I don't know if it's accurate, but it's still pretty cool. Khan, it's something I'd consider. It's definitely something I'd consider. It's a long way though, isn't it? World tour.
ETA for Mana Bravo, descend flight level 200.
There you go, wing flex from inside.
Roger, that's acknowledged.
Oh, look at that, that's nice. Nice little wing bouncer. Pretty sure. Doesn't look as flexed as it should be. Like, that looks way above there. In there it doesn't. I didn't know that, Kitty. That's interesting. How do you know this stuff?
EVA 54, turn left, heading 310 degrees.
That's going 310 degrees.
Interesting. Send me if you Khan, if you jump on Facebook, mate. Send me a message with the details there. Then I'll have a look. It'll probably be pretty good. YouTube. But I mean, did you look up? Did you like how many degrees can Boeing 787 wings flex? Is that what you looked up?
EV18 Alpha Hotel, descend.
Or was it just randomly in a video that you saw?
Cover that descend flight level 220, EV18 Alpha Hotel. Speedbird 90, correction, Speedbird 90 Lima, contact Shannon Control on 131.150.
Oh really? It's any aircraft? Yes, Khan. Yes, mate. You can send me a message on Facebook. So I'm streaming to Facebook right now as well. Again, just search Foxtrot Ostrich, and it'll come up. But yeah, it's probably the best place to reach me. Awesome. Thanks for follow, Aaron. Okay. Well, in that case, if you have a look on VATSIM. On the VATSIM Discord, you'll see my. I don't have my own Discord, but I do have Discord. my account has just posted on the VATSIM Discord, so if you have a look there, you could send me a message. Okay, we're getting a little bit of bounce
heading
here.
in speed to Edinburgh radar, 121.2, bye-bye.
Report speed is heading to Edinburgh radar 121.2. Thank you for the service. Good day. Bye bye.
Bring down the rate of climb a little bit, just so we finish this climb off. It is bouncy. This is what happens when the air pressure's a bit low, I suppose. This thing really struggles. No mate, not VATSIM UK, just the main VATSIM Discord. It's Foxtrot Ostrich all round, mate. You'll see it on there. Just have a look on the Discord in content creators or live streams. I think it is on there. And I've posted the link to this on there, and you'll be able to send me a message.
629 Quebec, resume your navigation direct at Bevy.
No worries, can't. Just send me the details on there, mate. I'll have a look at some point. Can't say yes or no here, obviously, but once I've had a look at it, I'll have a look.
Easy 849 Bravo, descend, flight level 130.
Flight level 130, easy 849 Bravo.
Okay, so I'll show you where we are now currently. Midway through Wales, so we're actually approaching south side of Wales here, on the Brecon Beacons here. Well, in fact, we're probably just about over the Brecon Beacons now. Just about. Where this bad weather is, some mountains around there. And we're going to come out through the south of Wales, a little bit further across than Cardiff, probably Newport way, and then make our way straight over into Somerset and then Devon, to then bust our way across the Channel to France, and then keep heading south through Spain into Portugal to land at Faro. I'll get the exact position of Faro. So Faro is actually, it's actually there on the tip. Look at this.
710, resume navigation direct at Bevy, and it's the
yeah, there it is. There's Faro. So that's where we're going to be landing today.
Navigation direct at Bevy.
Hopefully we'll have some. Hopefully we'll have some coverage. It might be VATSIM coverage there. Who knows? Okay, that's us at altitude anyway. So let's try and get a bit of speed up if we can.
Easy 849 Bravo, contact Edinburgh radar 121.2, brother.
121.2, thanks for service 849 Bravo.
Yeah, Kitty. So at the top. Hey, we're not gonna emergency crash. Not into the Brecon Beacons. So if you can see, if you have a look at the top of the screen here, it says there time to go, and that is the time until landing roughly. That's as a straight line. Okay, so as the crow flies. Okay, so time to go is 2 hours at the moment. We've got 2 hours of flight time ahead. That will come down as the speed comes up, so it'll probably be about 145, 150, something like that, once we hit the correct speed. So we're going to go up to around 330.
Easy 710, expect flight level 260 level in PIP. When ready, descend flight level 290.
Awesome, thanks for that, Khan.
Roger, to descend flight level 290.
I look forward to hearing from you, buddy.
Easy 710.
Where are you, Kitty? Where is it this PM?
Station calling. I just heard your engines. Make sure you haven't accidentally muted your mic.
I don't know why you hate Boeing so much. I mean, the Dreamliner's beautiful. It's a beautiful aircraft. Look at this thing. I can't wait to use a 737 that works as well in game.
308, nothing further. Monitor Unicom on CT. That's the bye-bye.
No, if it's Boeing, I ain't going. Or if it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. One or the other, innit? It's one of them.
Charlie Whiskey, I can see that's you calling, but I can't hear you whatsoever. If you can hear me, descend flight level 100.
Boeing means Boeing, yeah, bouncing all over the place. Well, I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't catch me on a 737 Max, that's for sure. But these Dreamliners are beautiful, and as I know, like everyone. So it's funny. A few months ago, we were having a discussion on the stream about failings of Boeing and the successes of Airbus. And funnily enough, the A380 is on its way out. Airbus A380 is being retired almost fleet-wide. I think Emirates is probably one of the only ones that's not retiring them.
Hotel, descend flight level 90.
The 787 isn't, you know.
Confirm descend flight level 90, Easy 18 Alpha Hotel, thank you.
There you go, Stu's got another useless fact for us there. I love useless facts, they're the best.
Speed 270, great 30, 710.
London, good afternoon. Emirates.
Just useless information that you'll never use.
4800, coming 5000.
Emirates 22, London control of Roger. Turn right, direct to Mammal, climb now, flight level 200.
Right, direct to Mammal, climb flight level 200, Emirates 22.
Okay, so we're just passing over the south coast of Wales now. I think we can probably see...
SL15 London.
Oh.
SL15.
Well, that's Cardiff down there, and that shouldn't be pink.
Report to your level.
Not sure why that is pink. So that's Cardiff, that's St. Athan.
Is maintaining 5000 via
Cardiff Airport, that is.
SL15 Roger, climb now, flight level 190. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
And that's Cardiff itself, so Cardiff City. And we've just passed through Newport, I believe. Yeah, probably right. There or thereabouts. Okay, let's see if we can increase this speed a little bit. Just won't pick up there. 35,000 Mach 9.6. They're actually pretty fast.
Easy 710.
Ground speed of 490.
260 level input.
Hey David, how's it going, mate?
260, reach at PIP, Easy 710.
Easy 69 Quebec, in PIP 1 Echo arrival, when ready descend, flight level 260, level in PIP. And Easy 232, in PIP 1 Echo arrival.
In PIP 1 Echo arrival, 232.
Awesome, good to hear it, mate, good to hear it. Okay, so for some reason heading left at there, it needs to be going right at Lama. Okay, so you can see the time to go is updated. It's just below 1 hour 50 minutes now to Faro. Obviously that's subject to change. It depends on the speed on approach.
FedEx-112 just departed from Manchester, runway 23 right, and going up to 5,000.
FedEx-112, London control of Roger, climb now, flight level 110.
Climbing to 110, FedEx-112.
Easy 18 Alpha Hotel, nothing further, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye. Captain Unicom 122.8, thank you.
Awesome, David, thank you very much, mate. Thank you for those stars, buddy, appreciate it.
Easy 232, speed 250 knots.
Yeah, I'm not bad. Not bad at all. You missed the takeoff again, mate, but hopefully you'll still be here for the landing, so on our way to Faro. As I say, I chose the wrong TUI livery, I chose the Dutch one. We took off from Manchester, so it should have been the UK registered one.
Sure,
But never mind.
up to 300 knots, we're a bit heavy right now if it's possible.
FedEx-112, there's no speed restriction.
Hey Andy, how's it going, mate? Welcome back.
Easy 69 at Quebec, discretion reduced speed 250 knots.
Okay, so over North Devon now, making our way to the South Devon coast, well, probably North Somerset at the moment.
250 knots or greater.
We will cross into Devon slightly, and then we'll cross over.
Easy 232, when ready descend flight level 260.
We're actually going to go almost directly over Exeter.
When ready, descend 260, level at PIP 232.
And then break south into France.
Emirates 22, climb flight level 230.
Now we do obviously go down the coastline of France. We're not actually going into mainland France other than this little spur, so let's have a look. So we've got this little spur of France here. Basically we're going to go over that, and then we're going to be down the coastline over the sea until Spain. We're going to work our way south through Spain down to the bottom, actually making the turn quite far north of Gibraltar. near Seville, and then making a westerly turn in towards. So here's Gibraltar. We're making a westerly turn up here in towards Portugal, and making our way to Faro, which is there. So we actually lost VATSIM cover a while ago. There's no controllers online in this area. It told me to go onto Unicom, but I stayed on frequency just to listen in. Hopefully some of the Portuguese controllers will come online. I don't know if they will or not. Stu, you need to get yourself over there, mate. You need to get yourself over to VATSIM Portugal and do some Portuguese controlling. That'd be nice.
Initial climb for like level 80.
Okay, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. I'm going to leave you on the outside view of the plane. I will be as quick as I can, just going to get myself a drink.
In China 271, in fact, the initial climb for flight level 70. Easy 710, descend flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, easy 710.
Can we proceed the navigation from heading because we're having navigation track issues? Is that A for you?
FedEx 112, turn right heading 015.
Right heading 015, FedEx 128.
Easy 710, speed 250 knots on the dot.
Speed 250, easy 710.
Easy 69 at Quebec, start your descent now. FedEx 1128, climb flight level 240. FedEx 1128, climb flight level 240.
Climbing to 240, FedEx 1128.
Concession to water, hello. Yeah, shuttle 13 hotel, nothing further. Want to see Unicom 12TS and I take it.
122 dissimulate, and just for information, passing Nugrati 30, some moderate turbulence.
Roger, thank you.
London Control, hello, am I in your airspace? Speedbird 32 Tango Lima.
Negative. Connect 271, Roger, taxi on 1 Alpha 1, runway 14.
Runway at Heathrow, because I can't run the ADS. Sorry, Speedbird 32 Tango Lima.
Looking at the 80 says 27 left.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Am I going to do a barrel roll? No, Kitty, I'm not going to do a barrel roll.
1128 is
I've not got dev mode on. As usual, I'm flying with regular mode on, so if I try and barrel roll in this, it's going to just end the sim. The best I can give you is a camera barrel roll
Easy 232, descend flight
of the aircraft, that's it. Unfortunately, I can do this. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not going to work. But yeah, if I do a barrel roll, honestly, the sim will just end, and it will tell me I overstress the aircraft. So I ain't gonna risk that, because then we'll have to take off again from Manchester, and there'll be massive implications.
Sir, we don't have these input 1 Echo Star for Edinburgh.
Also, if you were a passenger on a TUI flight, would you want it to do a barrel roll? Maybe. Would you want it to break up with you inside? Probably not.
Yeah, sir, I'm just cool with me.
Come on, guys. I'm an airline pilot here. In this game,
FedEx 112, thank you.
I'm an airline pilot.
Again for me?
Yeah, so what did you say?
Yeah, exactly, David.
Sir, actually, we don't have the...
Hey, Captain Matty. Hey, you changed your name.
We only have the Echo Delta November 2 Echo arrival, ILS 24.
FedEx 1128, right, disregard that, and Jakob, just keep on vectors, no biggie.
Okay, so we've
there's
actually
already an approach online.
just left the UK via Exeter.
Hey, he's the one I'm coordinating you with.
Got it.
So you can see Exeter down there. Exeter City, Exmouth, Dawlish.
Easy 710, fly heading 330 degrees and descend.
South coast.
Flight level 90.
This is down towards Torquay Way and Plymouth.
Flight level 90, easy 710.
We're heading now.
And Easy 710, report your heading and speed to Edinburgh radar
And then
121.6.
this is the last site of the UK we'll get today
121.2
before we make our way across to France.
Easy 69 at Quebec, descend, flight level 170.
Hey Jay, so you can watch me on all of the three big streaming platforms. So you've got Facebook, of course,
FedEx
where you're on.
1128, left, heading
While you're on there,
330
don't forget to hit that follow button, buddy.
128.
And then you can also watch on YouTube, or you can watch on Twitch. If you search Foxtrot Ostrich on either YouTube or Twitch, you should find my channel.
Just go 18 on the runway, I'm not too fast.
I do stream to all three at the moment, as I stream. So I stream live to all three.
Easy 69 at Quebec, fly heading 330 degrees and descend, flight level 150.
Awesome, thanks Jay, appreciate it.
Maintaining 240.
So guys, if you are watching, I do have a Facebook follower goal of 2,000, so please do hit that follow button if you do like what you see here. I try and stream as often as I can, and I stream flight sim as often as I can as
No
well.
worries, break.
Thanks David, I'll catch you next time buddy, thanks for dropping by.
And descend, flight level 180.
After heading 330, send to 8180, 232.
Hopefully you can come back before the end of the landing. So you can see guys in the top left here, it says the time to go. It's currently sat at 138.
Descend, flight level 130. And ET 69 at Quebec, thank you. Report your heading and speed to Edinburgh radar frequency 121.2. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Jay, this is a very CPU and graphics heavy game. Even mine struggles sometimes. I still get stuttering. I've got a 2080 Super and a 10700K CPU.
And FedEx 128 right now we're maintaining 240 and
I mean,
data pressure.
it will probably play it on low settings, but you know, you don't get the
FedEx 271, runway 14, cleared for takeoff, surface wind.
you don't get the full experience on low settings. One of the main things about this game for me is the visuals. It's absolutely fantastic. Brian, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it.
Descend to 160, 232.
So we are in the Chewy liveried Boeing 787 Dreamliner. This is a 787-10. We're heading to Faro now. We just left the UK. You can see the UK behind us. Next is France that's coming up. And then we're going to head along the west coast of France down to Spain and turn towards Portugal into Faro. Hey David Morgan, welcome buddy. Welcome back. You just missed the other David. He's just gone. It's sort of like you swapped out one David for another.
FedEx 113 maintaining heading 330 at 240.
Hey, Sam.
What have you got, Hallie? Come on, hit me. I absolutely love PC building. It is, honestly, I just get addicted to it. I've built my own PCs for probably the last 7 years, and I can't stop upgrading. I'm constantly buying new stuff. Hey, Danny, welcome, mate. How's it going, buddy? So come on, hit me with it, Hallie. What have you got? Let's hear your system. I'm waiting for a 3080. I've been on the waiting list for a 3080 from Infinite Computing for well since November. So I'm just waiting for that. That's my next upgrade.
Now, flight level 400.
Yeah, I'm good, Danny. Thanks for asking, mate. Nice to get a long flight in for a change. It's been a while since I've been able to do like just one long flight on Microsoft Flight Sim, so it's good to be here. Thanks for the follow, Danny. I'd love to, Jay. I'd absolutely love to, honestly. The only problem at the moment is you can't get the parts because the good parts are all in such high demand. Such high demand. Thank you very much for these follows, guys. Appreciate it. Jose Goncalves Silva. That's a mouthful, that to say. But thank you very much for the follow. Fabio, thanks for the follow, buddy. Let's keep going. Let's check. Let's get this. We'll get this follower goal updated because I don't think it's synced properly with Facebook. So it's on 1988. Let's see what it says at the top. 1987. So we've actually got one more. So let's replay Fabio's. There we go. 1988. All right, we're so close now to 2000. This could be the stream where we get 2000. If you guys like what you see, please hit that follow button. If you don't know what follow does, all it does is it notifies you when I'm next streaming. You can turn that off, but a follow on the page allows you to reach more people, so that's why we've got the goal of 2,000 followers. So please do hit that follow button if you like what you see. If you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, obviously, as well, please feel free to follow and subscribe on there. Again, every follow I get helps me grow, but the main base I'm going off is
unrestricted flight level 400.
Is Facebook at the moment. David, to be honest, mate, I've never tried VR. I've heard very good things about it. But I have heard two mixed sort of things. Main thing is for the first time you use it, it'll probably make you feel sick, especially when you're flying. The thing for me of why I don't use it is because I rely a lot on clicking in the cockpit, and a lot on external buttons as well. And obviously, to look at those and not be able to see your hands to activate the controls is going to be quite problematic. So yeah, I require that. Let's have a look. BTJ, right, we'll go with you first, shall we? Let's have a look then. So
FedEx 1128, for your planning by the looks of things, are landing runway 06.
06 for arrival in Annenberg, is that Ephraim?
By the looks of things, yeah, by the looks of the radar, yeah.
Got it, we're changing for approach 06, and we're going to expect radar vectors for Alpha 616.
Hey, but if you continue on this heading, it'll take you for a nice base.
Oh man, I didn't know there was a drought in Taiwan as well. That's a shame.
Got it, but,
yeah, I knew there was a shortage. There's a mass shortage of chips, mass. But it's not just a chip shortage. It's also a distribution shortage, like the inability to distribute them. All sorts of other things have hit it. There's a worldwide shortage of graphics cards, top grade motherboards, CPUs, all the rest of it. Computer parts are just in such high demand because everyone's been building over lockdown. And like worldwide as well, it's not just in this country, it's absolutely all over the world. People are struggling to get parts, especially the new 3000 series cards. Very difficult to get hold of. Halley, that's awesome, mate. That's some good specs there, mate. So the only real thing I've got different, I've got my 10700K, I've got a Z490 board. Mine's a ASUS ROG STRIX Gaming E Z490. I've got the 32 RAM. The only thing I've got different really is probably the graphics card. I've got the next one up on that, mate. I've got the RTX 2080 Super. But what's that? Have you got? So you've got GTX 1650 there as well. Are you dueling it with a 1650? The rug board's alright, mate. The rug board's alright. Is that what you're saying? You're dueling that graphics card with a 1650?
Yeah, and if you report
Hey Stephen, how's it going, mate? Welcome back, buddy.
121.2.
I'm good. I'm good.
Got it. So I contact Edinburgh radar. Is that Affirm?
Affirm.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Take care.
So Hallie, the only thing I wouldn't go more than 32, mate. There's no real need for it, honestly. 64 gigs of RAM is like, that's unbelievable. Flight Sim is the only game made that recommends 32 gigabytes of RAM. The only game. And even then, you barely use your RAM. If you look at your constraints, I guarantee it'll be GPU constraints, not RAM. But what the only thing I don't understand what you've put is you put your RTX 2070 Super OC Edition ASUS GTX 1650. So a GTX 1650 is a separate card to a 2070. So have you got dual cards going on, or is it just one and you've mistyped the other one? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that's all right. So I don't use the graphics card for the streams. I do it off the CPU. So Jay, what you're telling me there is you've got an ASUS ROG laptop. 144 Hz is the refresh rate of the screen, so that doesn't really tell us much, mate. Let us know what laptop it is. If you know the actual name of the laptop, we can look up the specs. But the things that are important are the CPU and the graphics card.
Connect 271. There's nothing further for myself. Continue on Unicom 1.
Yeah, I'd recommend it, Hallie. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was streaming off my graphics card, and bear in mind I had a 2080 Super, it was limited, and I couldn't stream 1080p whilst rendering my 2K screen. It kept stuttering and things like that. And now, when I've put it onto the CPU, I can do that, but I can also do that to all three platforms. I don't have to worry about it. So I just went for. I just went straight for the CPU option. I mean, it's great that the graphics card has that built-in thing now from Nvidia where it can do the encoding. But honestly, I'll never go back to graphics card because you just limit yourself. It depends what you're trying to stream in, I think. Okay, so yeah, that's the. So ROG STRIX is the make. There will be a specific model of that laptop, Jay. But like I say, more important is your graphics card and your CPU. If you know what graphics card and CPU you've got in there, we might be able to tell you. But you can check the minimum specifications. Yeah, again, Nvidia is the brand. It'll be a number. It'll be something like 1650, 1670, something like that for the graphics card. Something like that, anyway. Okay. We are actually over the spur of France now, so it's a bit bigger than it looks on the map. So here it is. We're crossing this part of the section of France now, working our way south, and it's going to be along the west coast into Spain. Yeah, Jay, in that case then, I'd say with that graphics card, you will definitely be able to play this game. It won't be on high settings, maybe medium, maybe low. CPU is important as well though, so I'd need to know what CPU you've got. Mohammed, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Right, I'm going to... Man, that was some horrible mic stuff going on there. The guy just like literally throwing up in his mic. Yeah, I mean, Jay, just what's your CPU as well, mate? Do you know what CPU you've got? Because the CPU is important, as important as the graphics card. Yeah, there you go. So Halley was running it on a 1650. Your 1650 Ti will run it. It's just what settings were you using, Halley? And Jay, don't forget, mate, if you want to watch on something other than Facebook, YouTube or Twitch are the streaming. Back to your original question, YouTube or Twitch is where I stream as well. You can follow me there as well. There you go. So Halley played on medium, Andy was streaming. So Jay, you'll be able to play on medium, hopefully, depending on the CPU that's in the laptop. Yeah, so you should probably be able to play on medium. If Halley was playing medium while streaming, I think you'd be all right there. Just make sure you're connected to a good internet connection when you install the game. It takes such a long time, man. It's a big game. That's another point as well. If you're on a laptop, I'm guessing with a gaming laptop you may need an external to install it on, depending how big your SSDs are, or your M2s if you've got them in there. I just need my 3080. I need my 3080 so I can play on high settings. So at the moment, the only thing that limits this game for me is the GPU, and it actually says that. Actually says that if I do go into dev mode, it says limited by GPU. So I reckon once I get the 3080, I can get 60 frames on this thing. I hope. That's my plan. And that's like the max frames the game can put out because the game is badly optimized. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I mean it's one of them, Stephen. The 3080 I've been waiting for since November is actually starting to appear in the UK now, and the company I've ordered with is getting them in 3 a week, roughly, about 3 every week. And I'm 41 in the queue, so I should have it in a couple of months, hopefully. A couple of months. Oh yeah, Jay, I mean, i5's a little lower than an i7, but at a 10300, I reckon it's worth giving it a go, mate. You'd be able to play that. And Halley, yeah, the M2s are a lot faster. It's crazy. It's crazy how much faster they are to load up. A lot faster. But it's different brand to brand as well, which is crazy. No worries, Jay. No worries, mate. Happy to help. Halley's been helping you as well there. Pretty sure BTJ threw a little in as well. Hey, Charles. What are we seeing here? What's raided? What's going on? Where's the raid coming from, Charles? Or have you just joined and made your own raid? Welcome back, buddy. Halley, has the game not got DirectX 12 in it yet? Sydney Gaming Raid. Oh, there we go. Hey Sydney, thanks for dropping by, mate. Thank you very much. A raid's a raid. You're right, you got that. Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. Ah, right, okay. Interesting, Harley. I didn't know that, mate. I didn't know that. I would have thought that would have been one of their priorities. But never mind. Fingers crossed. I don't know how the Xbox version is going to work. I don't think it's going to be very good, to be honest, on Xbox. I can't see how it can be. Functionality is just going to be so limited. But never mind. It is what it is. It might make more people want to get a PC, which is never a bad thing. If there's one thing we need more of, it's PC gamers. Hey Kitty, how's it going? Right, so for those that have just joined us, whoa, there we go. Numbers jumped up to 53. Hey Dan, welcome, mate. Okay, so for those that have just joined us, I noticed there's a few of you. First of all, more important, hit that follow button. I've got a 2,000 follower goal, and we're so close now. However, where are we going? That's a question on your minds, I'm sure. Okay, I know I've written it in the description, but most of you won't have read that. That's fine. Okay, so basically we took off from Manchester in the UK, and we've gone all the way south through Wales, out across through Somerset and Devon, and now we've passed the Channel, and we've just left the tip of France there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be heading south all along this western coastline of France into Spain. Once we're in Spain, we're going to break our way south towards the coast. Just before Gibraltar, we're going to do a right turn to the west and make our way into southern Portugal, which this is the border for Portugal here, into southern Portugal, into Faro, which is down there in the south. Very popular holiday destination with the Brits, and I'm sure with most Europeans that go to Portugal. I'll be going there this summer, hopefully, as long as things stay open as they are. I'll be doing this exact flight in a Chewy aircraft as a passenger, not a pilot, of course, because I'm not a pilot, I'm just a gamer. Don't forget that. But yeah, that's basically what we're achieving today. We did have VATSIM cover over the UK. We've left UK airspace now quite a while ago, and there's no cover. Hacksaws. There's no cover. So I'm hoping that Portugal comes online, but I'm not hopeful in all respects. So we'll see. There might be Portugal controllers when we get there. There might not be. I hope there are, because it's a great experience landing with VATSIM cover. If not, you know, it is what it is. I'll still be able to land as hard as possible. Yeah, I know, Jay. So it got announced the other day that it's on the green list, and I booked a holiday immediately with Chewy. Chewy actually offering a good deal in terms of that. As soon as if the country gets taken off the green list, they'll allow you to change. I mean, I say it's a good deal. It should be the way. They allow you to change to a country that is on the green list. So hopefully, all being well, I'll go to Portugal. If not, I'll go somewhere else. Okay, so Sean, this is the 787 Dreamliner. It's the 787-10, and it's in the TUI livery. Unfortunately, not the UK TUI, because I forgot to put it on, but this is the Dutch TUI livery. Okay, so there it is, the Dutch flag and the Dutch registration. It's still a beautiful aircraft. The liveries are pretty much the same. Very slight differences. But yeah, this is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Yeah, I do as well. It's awesome. Randall, thank you very much for follow, buddy. More importantly, though, this isn't just a standard 787. This is the Heavy Division mod 787. Okay, quite a new mod, really, compared to the others. Quite a new mod. It's in development all the time, and things are being added almost on a daily basis. It's fantastic. Nice, Sean. Yeah, the last time I was in one was when was it? It was Mexico to Manchester, actually. Masok, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. So guys, if you have just joined, please do hit that follow button on Facebook. We're so close now. 8 follows away, I believe. 8 follows from the goal of 2,000. It'd be awesome if we could reach that by the end of today's stream. So please do hit that follow button. If you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, then please do follow and subscribe respectively, and help me grow all my channels. But yeah, we've got 1 hour 17 minutes to go with this flight. Okay. Yeah, Kitty, that's so you're talking about Twitch. I've got 1,903 followers now on Facebook, so thank you very much, Antonio, for that follow there. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I know, maybe you need to come on Facebook or YouTube. It's up to you. If you hit that follow button on YouTube, on Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube, then you know we got a channel trio going there. Stephen, we'll see, possibly. It's quite a long flight. Quite a long flight. Edsel, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Or Kitty, you could just hit subscribe on YouTube, you know. Either or. It's all good. We're so close now, 6 followers away from 2,000 on Facebook. I can see you there, all waiting. There's 56 people waiting at the moment, viewing at the moment, sorry, and at least 40 of those are on Facebook. So please hit that follow button. Help me grow this channel. Okay, I'll stop talking about that now. Alright, so you can just see France there. We are passing off the west coast of France and making our way towards Spain. I know it seemed to slow down. I mean, I had to cut my my streams almost, well, more than half. Dan, I'm great, mate. I'm great. Thank you very much for asking. Joe, thanks for the follow, buddy. Yeah, thanks for asking, mate. How are you? Whenever I get a chance to do a long flight, it's always a good day, you know. Kitty, it's no good. The overstress in this game is no good. It just goes black screen and then you go back to the main menu. It's not worth the time. Trust me. Trust me, it's terrible. Yeah, I know. If it was a case that the aircraft fell apart, then it would be a little bit more entertaining and probably worth actually doing it. But for the fact that it just goes black screen and says you crashed, it's not. It's not the best. Awesome, Keith, thanks for the follow, buddy. Okay, pretty straightforward flight from here on, up until the point of descent. Actually quite a lot of aircraft going into Portugal, and a few going towards Tenerife as well. But we're on our way to Faro, south of Portugal. Oh, Dan, I mean, it's shitty weather every day in the UK, mate. So, you know, I'm pretty sure, I know that Denmark has very similar weather to the UK, doesn't it? So, yeah, it's pretty much the same country in terms of climate. So for me, Hallie, I'll tell you exactly my experience. So you might want to sit down for this. This is a long story. No, I'll shorten it. Basically, I was encoding off the GPU because it says GPUs are available to encode. However, what you've got to think is that your GPU renders your game to the what am I thinking of the word? To the resolution that your screen is. Okay, so for me that was 2K. MD Kamal, thank you very much for follow, buddy. So I was rendering in 2K whilst trying to stream in 1080p, which is obviously just one down in resolution, and that was all from the GPU. So obviously when it was on Facebook only, it wasn't much of a problem, but I couldn't stream to YouTube at all. I just couldn't, and quite often on Facebook it stuttered, and there was just like stutters every now and then. So then I changed to CPU, and the difference is like phenomenal. Like this stream's just stable all the time. Occasionally, if there is a dropout, it's because of the internet. It's nothing to do with the ability of the hardware. And what you've got to think now is that the CPU is rendering the 1080p stream, whilst the GPU is concentrating purely on the resolution of my screen. So the GPU doesn't have that extra workload. And if you think this game is very GPU heavy, it limits your GPU as it is. So yeah, it's. I mean, for me, there was a no-brainer. As soon as I found out that the CPU could do it and it was fine, then I just switched. There's no problem. I'm guessing it would be similar for you, mate. You've got exactly the same CPU as me, so I'd use the CPU to stream if I was you. Chong Ken, thank you very much for the follow, mate. We are now 2 followers away from 2,000. 2 away from 2,000 there. Okay, so let's think about that. 2 people just need to hit that follow button to get me to 2,000 followers on Facebook. Oh, Kitty, that's terrible. That's depressing. I hate it when that happens. It really is annoying. I've had it a few times when I've been on short final, and yeah, the sim crashes just at the end of a long flight. It's no good. It is terrible. Okay, at the moment it doesn't look like Portugal is coming online today, which is a shame, but I wanted to get this flight done. I wanted to get myself to Faro and see the sights. Okay, what I am going to do though is I'm going to enter some arrival data now. Let's get that done. So the arrival in there at the moment isn't. There's no information in there. Let's see what I've got on Navigraph. So it's going to be Tupix and it's going to be 28. Zulu, I believe. ILS 28 Zulu, approach via Gebti, and we want the Tupix. Tupix isn't there. Where's Tupix? Okay, maybe we need to change this then. Maybe it's 28 Yankee. Ah, no. Something's missing there. Let's have a quick look at the flight plan. Yeah, so it's down to be Tupix arrival. Tupix 6 Charlie, that's probably incorrect. Yeah, runway 10 aren't have arrivals. Okay, sorry, Kitty. I do like shooter games, yeah. So the game I play at the moment that is a first-person shooter is Postscriptum. I'm waiting for Battlefield 6. Once Battlefield 6 comes out, I'll be a happy man. Gimal, let's have a look. Gigabyte. So I'm trying to find out, I do apologise here, I'm just trying to have a look. It's down as topics. Napes and then topics. But then they are for the wrong airport. Oh, we reached it! Thank you very much, guys. So, from Kel and Ayaz, we've just reached 2,000 followers on Facebook. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that so much. It's been quite a long time to get to 2,000. Got to 1,500 quite quick, but this has been a while. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Every follow I get helps the channel grow. So again, just thank you. One thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove that follower goal now, so it's out of the way. We've done it. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find this arrival, the correct arrival, because SimBrief told me it was going to be topics, and I don't think it is. Let's have a look. My flights. Let's delete that one, yes, and then we'll load this one. Okay, so that's putting me into topics. Yeah, it looks correct. It does look correct. We've got to land on 10 though. Runway 10. If we go via topics. And that is the wrong direction, I believe. Let's have a look here. Yeah, runway 28 is definitely the runway we want to land on. I think we shouldn't be going to topics really, but we are. That's the way it is. At the moment. It looks like it should be Alagu. Let's try Alagu. Departure, arrivals. Let's just double check there's no topics in there. Definitely isn't. So, Alagu 4 kilo. ILS 28 Zulu via Gigabyte. Let's try that. I mean, I don't know how that's going to affect it. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks to everyone who's hit that follow button, guys. It's okay. Why are we turning? Don't turn. Do not turn. That's it. Just get back on there. There we go. That's okay. Okay, so I've got a feeling that's not right. I've got a feeling it's going to go to... Ah, man. Right, let's... I didn't know I could do that. Let's zoom in. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, a Lagu's going to kill us, basically. That's crazy. So we need to get rid of a Lagu. Okay, that's not going to do it. Jenna is going to take us up there. Gima 6 Alpha. That doesn't look right either. Mari 6 Alpha, no. Nira 6 Alpha. Nirak's probably the closest there. Let's just have a look. Nirak 6 Alpha. Yeah, it's going to be Nirak. It should have been Nirak all along. Okay, so we're going to go on to that. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to route Nirak, activate, and then execute. Okay, so what I need to do is basically delete Topics even, and do Nirak. So legs, there it is. There's a discontinuity, we need to get rid of that. So I'm going to delete. Okay, let's clear Vadox, delete Topics. There it is. Execute. Come on, work. Oh no, it's gone back in. Right. Delete Topics. Let's try execute again. Yes, there we go. So we're going to Napes, Nirak, Gevti. Happy days, right? Okay, so it's in there. Wait, what's all this data here? Okay, there we go. We have got some altitudes. 3,000 at Nirak and then 14,000 up there. Well, that's not right, is it? Oh no, 1,400. Stupid. Okay. Cool, right. Whew, right, we did it. Let's have a look where we are. I think we might be nearly over Spain now. Yeah, nearly at the Spanish coast, so we're just entering Spanish airspace. Unfortunately, there's no Spanish controllers online. Typical. So we're not going to have VATSIM cover again, and we're going to break our way south towards the southern tip of Spain, and then make our way west into Portugal to Faro, which is here. Okay. What I do need to do now is have a look at altitude. So basically by Gebti I need to be at 3,000. I say in Nirak, but I'll make it Gebti. So I need to lose, I'm at 36, I'm at 35. So I need to lose 32,000. So 96 miles out from Gebti. That's, let's call it 20. That's 20. There's another 20, 40, 50, 60. was it 96? So if we say at SVL, we need to start descending. So descend at SVL. It's going to be a descent at SVL down from 35,000 down to 3,000. And we'll do it at a rate of 2,200 feet per minute. Awesome. Anthony, thank you very much for the follow there, buddy. So we just broke past our 2,000 follower goal, which is awesome. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's just double check that's showing up, showing the numbers. 2,002 people followed. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it a lot. As I say, it helps the channel grow. It's great to see that I'm doing the right thing and keeping you guys interested. Kitty, you playing War Thunder here? You better not be. Don't shoot me down, please. Kitty's determined to have a crash. She hates Boeing. Well, Kitty hates Boeing. Absolutely hates Boeing, so yeah. Kitty wants me to crash. It ain't gonna happen. War Thunder is good. It is good, Kitty. Have you seen my War Thunder videos on YouTube? I did a few War Thunder videos back in the day. That's pretty good with a Spitfire, actually. Been a while though. Yes, it does. If S is for Spitfire, what's M? M's got to be for something else. Yeah, it's been a while, Stephen. I need to get back into it. I've been playing IL2 more so recently. Yeah, I definitely need to get back into it. Why is that, Blaze? Is that on Flight Sim or is it on something else? Is it on X-Plane or Flight Sim? I was going to say, if it's happened on Flight Sim, it's just a bug in the game. But X-Plane, it might actually be a fault, which is good. Like, they simulate faults. Oh, Stephen, IL2 is good. It is good. It's a lot more realistic. It's more like a simulator, whereas War Thunder isn't. But nah, M stands for Messerschmitt. S is for Spitfire. M is for Messerschmitt. S and M. Yeah, M for Mosquito, we'll give you that, Mike. A20 Havoc is what A's for. I like this game. This is a good game. I want to say C-47, but that's not available in War Thunder. What's that French one? I'm going to say Curtis. Curtis P-40 Warhawk. There you go. That's a cuff, but that's it. It's Curtis P40 Warhawk. C is for Curtis. B. There's quite a lot of options for B, isn't there? B17. BF109, BF110. What about F? BF110's got to be my favourite German aircraft. That thing's beautiful. Yeah, Fat Albert. Or it could be for Fokker Wolf 190. Come on, what else we got? Someone else has got to get involved in this game. World War II aircraft. I told you, A20 Havoc. Or Aero Cobra. Or the Vulcan, yeah, Avro Vulcan. Avro Anson, Avro Manchester. Not available in War Thunder, but still. What is it? Is it a P63, the Aero Cobra, or is it the P36? P39? I don't know. Corsair, yeah, Corsair F4U. There you go. Okay, let's have a quick look where we are then. This is a good game, I like it. Okay, so we're just in northern Spain now. You can see we've just come into northern Spain. That might be Madrid, I'm not too sure. No, definitely not. I don't know actually. I'm not very good with my Spanish geography, I'll be honest. Yeah, that is Madrid. I think. Is it Barajas? I have actually done a stream around Asia. You see, I try to fly with VATSIM controllers, and the VATSIM Asia guys aren't often online. Whereabouts in Asia would you like me to go though? I mean, there's quite a few online actually at the moment. They've come on recently though. There's Ho Chi Minh controls online. Kuala Lumpur controls online. Ah. Speak of Malaysia. I'll have to do it at some point. It's not an area I'm familiar with at all, but I do need to start heading out over there. I tend to stick to Europe because you can do the short hops. You can do the short European hops with controllers on both ends normally. I mean, it's not worked out today. It is a bit longer than a short hop though. Oh, look at the mountains we've got coming through the haze there. But yeah, I definitely need to do it. There's some decent landings I need to do in Asia as well. I've done Kai Tak, is it, in Hong Kong? Did do Kai Tak at one point. Hong Kong's got the best movie. I don't know. There isn't a. Is there a Cirrus jet? I don't think there is a Cirrus jet in this game, or is it? Is it paid for? There's a Cirrus SR-22, there's not a Cirrus jet. Deep Haven, thank you very much for the follow. Rui, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, I quite often get stuck on the same aircraft. I really love the CRJ at the moment. I could use that for an Asian flight, CRJ-7. Probably be best, I know how to fly it. Kind of. I never really fly small aircraft, I only fly the big ones. The smallest I'm flying at the moment is the CRJ. Thank you very much for the follow there, Daniel. Appreciate it. Okay, let's have a look where we are because we need to start the descent at SVL, so let's have a quick look. Oh, we've got a long time to go yet. There it is, I think that's SVL there. Okay, yeah, I've seen that a couple of times, Stephen. I was going to give it a go, but I just think I open so much now when I stream that I don't know if anything else is going to be detrimental or not, but I suppose I'll best just try it and see. Okay, something's wrong there. It shouldn't say hold at Gimal. So NEA next. Why does it say hold at Gimal? That's not right. Something's happened. I mean, we're not holding at Gimal, so I don't know why that's there. Runway 28. Ah, is that a missed approach, is it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine then. Let's get back on the 20 mile there. Okay, let's have a quick look outside. We've got some beautiful views coming in now. You can really start to get that Mediterranean feel as we head through central Spain here. Nice cloud formations as well. Look at that little tower coming up. So working our way through Spain bit by bit. heading towards the south. The weather's not looking great at the moment. Hopefully it's a bit better when we get to Portugal. You don't want to start your holiday off on a cloudy day, do you? Let's be honest. It was raining in Manchester when we first started this stream, however, just as we took off, the cloud sort of broke and the rain stopped, which was nice to see. You wouldn't expect anything else out of Manchester. The sim knows its stuff. Manchester gets rain, that's just how it is. It's always the same. Yeah, exactly, Daz. That's always the way, man. But I love it. There's one thing I used to love when I came back from a holiday. It was, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite fond of the rain. But you get that way, you grow up with it, and you get used to it. It's just the way it is. So I'm quite fond of the rain. And what used to happen was when we come back from holiday, you'd have flown in from a nice hot country, and then you land in Manchester, and the first thing you see as you burst through those clouds is just water drops all over the window of the aircraft. And it's just like, oh, welcome home. And I love it. I love the rain. I really do. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to get caught out in the rain and just absolutely drenched. I'm not a fan of that. But I love, there's nothing better I love like to be in the car or being on a plane coming into land, and then you see just rain coming through. Or just sat in a car at some traffic lights and it's heavy rain and it's pouring down the windscreen. It's fantastic. I do love the rain. I'm definitely a northern lad. $9:52, Kitty. What are you doing? Come on. It's not even bedtime yet. Yeah, that's 2 hours of stream there coming up. So 1 hour 58 minutes and 33 seconds to be precise, which is now already outdated. Time to go 40 minutes there. Okay, so it's looking about a 2 hour 40 minute, 2 hour 50 minute flight, just shy of 3 hours, which is what we expected. Nice to do a long flight today. Nice to have that. I'll see what time it is when we arrive. So about 40 minutes time. Might do some short hops around Europe. I'm pretty hungry though. I've not had any lunch. You know, someone's supposed to feed the pilots when we're flying the plane, and no one's done that. So I'm a pretty hungry guy right now. I am looking at VATSIM and not the best amount of controllers on, certainly not for short hops. It's one of those, isn't it? Just Eat. Do you mean order Just Eat? Yeah, I could do. I've had a couple of takeaways over the last couple of weeks, so I need to cut that out. Interesting. Pyongyang is online. That's North Korea. Oh, I'd love a Ginsters, Mike. That'd be fantastic. That'd be absolutely fantastic. In fact, I am going to throw something in the microwave quick. I've got a ready-made, not ready-made, it's pre-made, so I made it. Pre-made chicken and rice, sweet chili. So I'm going to throw that in the microwave. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. Temporarily, okay. It's still in the microwave. It's a bit frozen in the middle when I heat it up, so it's going in again. You've just had a local butcher's Cornish pasty and a Scotch egg? Bloody hell, a fair one, Stephen, that sounds good. Was it actually a Cornish pasty though, or was it just a pasty? They've got to be made in Cornwall now, haven't they, to be called Cornish pasties. It's, got a world food heritage. One of those. Hey, Mike, what are you playing at? It's a good job you've not got access to do that, isn't it? Now, that shows how much I could trust you, you cheeky bugger. Imagine that. Come back and everything's changed. That would, that would not be good. Yeah, Cyprus is good. Cyprus is always a good one. It's, I wouldn't take Cyprus over over Portugal though. cloud shape in front of me. A cloud shape like what? A cloud shaped like a cloud. Yeah, it kind of is always sunny in Cyprus. It's one of those. Portugal's beautiful though, and the food's fantastic. Oh, like Nimbus cloud. Yeah, I was gonna say, Stephen, you ain't getting a Cornish pasty, mate. Just a pasty, unfortunately. Just a pasty. They get really defensive over the Cornish pasties, the Cornish, don't they? Really, really defensive about it. It's people to court and everything. It's crazy. It's a bloody pasty. What does it matter where it's made? They are good though. I love a Cornish pasty. Right, I think my lunch will be ready. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going back. Yeah, I get that, Daz, definitely. I love a black pudding. Have you ever had white pudding as well? White pudding's good. Nothing like black pudding off the berry market. My mum and dad used to always, every time they went, they literally went to Bury to go to the berry market and get a black pudding. Crazy. But hey, if you want to make a day out of it, then why not? Do you know what it is, Kitty? Do you know what black pudding is? It is good. I don't know if they have it in Asia. No, it's not. It's really not. No, it's sorry, I'm making food sounds here. Can you hear? Yeah. Pilot's getting his dinner finally. Basically, okay. So for everyone who's watching who's not from the UK, this is it's a very UK orientated dish. Okay, people are gonna. For those of you that don't know it and haven't tried it, you're probably gonna turn your stomachs thinking about it. But basically, it's all the bits and blood of pig that you wouldn't normally eat necessarily, turned into a sausage of some sorts, which you then can cook in a various number of ways. I like to say it's similar to haggis, because it is similar to haggis. You can either boil it, or you can, my favourite, you can fry it or grill it, just like you would sausage or bacon. And oh god, it's fantastic. It's black because of the blood. It's like it's just so nice. It's got so much flavour in it. So yeah, if you haven't tried black pudding, that's definitely a UK delicacy, and well, not really a delicacy. They're available everywhere, but I definitely recommend it. And one thing I found out recently, I didn't know you could do, is some people actually spread. Yeah, it's a blood sausage, exactly, Michael. Yeah. It is a blood sausage. Some people actually spread black pudding on toast, like as if it was pate. They spread it on bread. And I tried it, and it's actually really nice cold. It's got to have been boiled. It can't have been grilled, because otherwise it won't spread. But yeah, it's fantastic. It is awesome. It's one of my favourite things. It's absolutely terrible for you as well. So that makes it even better. Of course. Right, okay, let's have a look where we are. Doppen. How far is Doppen from SVL? Let's see. Miles away. Oh, we got ages yet. I've got time to eat my dinner before we descend. That's good. Yeah, I do apologise, guys. I'm sure you don't want to hear me eat, so my mic's going to be up and down through the next probably 10 minutes or so, because I made this thing really hot, so it's burning my mouth. Yeah, you do, Stephen, exactly, but the problem is when you start to eat things that aren't good for you more than you do eat things that are good for you, like I do, but never mind. Hey, cardiologist, that's a big word, isn't it? Well done. Not often you get words like that thrown about streams. Now we're talking. Now we're having a conversation. You know what I forgot to do? This whole bloody time. Standard reference. Been 500 feet above altitude. The whole time. That's terrible. Okay, let's have a look at the details for Faro. So I'm getting some arrival information here now. I've got the meta in front of me. Yeah, I did. I actually did this time, I think. Yeah, there it is. Seatbelt signs off. So people have been People have been able to walk about the cabin and stand up and not have to sit in their seats this whole time, which is good. So a little bit of information about Faro then, let's have a look. So basically what I'm using for this is I'm using VATSIM, which is the program that allows you to see which VATSIM controllers are online. And you right click an airport and it says META or META details, and then you can have a look at it's basically the weather and some basic information. So it's a shame I can't really show it you. On some of the aircraft I can show you the actual META. It should come up on a screen like this, but you can't do it in this aircraft. So the META for Faro at the moment, basically it's saying that the wind's coming in from 240, which is why we're landing on runway 28, and it's at 16 knots. So it's a 16 knot wind from 240. So that's going to be a slight head to crosswind there on the aircraft, because you think in fact it's almost going to be a full crosswind, because we're going to be landing at 28, which is down here, and the wind's going to be coming in from 240, so it's going to be pushing us to the left quite significantly, really. 14 knots is, or 16 knots is you know, it's not the worst, but it could be better. So we've got scattered clouds. Temperature's 19 degrees, nice and warm. Okay, and the QNH, which is this thing that I've just set to standard, is 1014. So I need to remember that more importantly, because that's the only thing I can set in the aircraft is the QNH. So I'm going to be looking to set that around about 7,000. That's the transition altitude roughly. Let's have a look if it's more accurate on the chart or not. Sometimes it says it, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I can't see it anywhere on the charts. I'm going to assume it's 7,000. So at 7,000 I need to go on to the local altimeter setting, which is 1014. And I'll do that as we do descend through 7,000. But a while to go yet. Oh, let's see, this is the problem with this game, it just clicks things. So that's a missed approach, we don't need to worry about this. Awesome, thank you very much for the follow, Robert. So that's just a little bit of information there for you about the META details and how we use it. Let's have a look. So Hidge is next, and then it's SVL. So we got 100 miles to SVL basically. So we should be able to see if we 80 miles is Hidge, or Hidge is within 80 miles, and then SVL are around 100 miles there. Okay, SVL is where we're going to start our descent. As I said before, we're going to descend at 2,200 feet per minute roughly. Before that we are going to reduce the speed though. If we don't reduce the speed we're going to overspeed, and we're not going to be able to descend at a decent rate. A tomato on a pin. I've never heard that before. Interesting. He's just made it up. Fair enough. I'll let you off then. I might use that one. A tomato on a pin. Robert, it's the B787. So the mod is called the Heavy Division. Alright, it's a mod for the internal systems of the Microsoft Flight Sim 787 Dreamliner. Okay, and basically it allows a much more realistic use of the Dreamliner. It allows things like holding, it allows you to import flight plans from SimBrief, and it changes the systems in various other ways. There's more buttons clickable than are in the standard Flight Sim 787. So the mod is called the Heavy Division. Okay, so I've just seen JF Rose has given me 50 stars. Thank you very much for that. That's very generous of you. I don't know why that didn't come up actually. It didn't sort of play, but yeah, thank you very much, JF Rose there. Okay, let's have a quick look where we are. So we're actually not far off making our westerly turn now. Quite far north of Gibraltar down here. I was hoping we might be able to get some sort of view of that, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. But never mind. Thanks for the follow, JF Rose. Thank you very much. A breadstick on a tomato. You're crazy, Kitty. You're crazy. And that's why I like you in the streams. Keep it interesting. Yeah, I'm happy with nonsense. Nonsense is a thing. It's all good. Right, let's see. So we got 70 miles roughly to SVL now. As I said before, we do need to reduce the speed before we get to SVL. If we don't, then it's going to be an issue descending. Alright, but I will decrease that speed. I'll drop it down to about 280 just before we reach SVL. No worries, thank you very much for the stars and follow, buddy. I appreciate it, I really do. So thank you. Is your name JF Rose or Rose? I don't know. It's a long name. That gotta tell me. Oh, another 50 stars there. Again, thank you very much, Rose. I'm gonna say Rose. Rose will do. Appreciate it. Okay, for those of you just joining us, I noticed a few of you did just join us there. We are approaching the south of Spain, and pretty soon we're going to turn towards Faro, which is our destination in Portugal there. Okay, it's right on the tip there. Okay, this is the Algarve coast, so this southern coastline is the Algarve. Absolutely beautiful coastline. Very popular holiday destination with, I'm sure, the whole of Europe, but especially Brits, which is why I'm flying there now. Portugal, of course, on the green list as well, so you don't need to worry. There's going to be no quarantine when we get there or quarantine when we get back, so enjoy your time in Portugal. Okay, roughly 20 minutes to go with flight time. It will be pretty soon. We're going to start descending. Another 50 stars there from Rose, thank you. Yeah, 20 minutes, baked potato in 20 minutes, exactly, Kitty. You got it, you got it. You are not wrong. Okay, just having a look now at the approach. It's a pretty straightforward approach from Gebty. We're going to be 3,000 by Gebty. Probably could do with 3,000 a little bit before, so hopefully this 2,200 descent gets us there. If not, we'll have to go into a hold pattern, which is fine. We'll do a nice little hold at Gebty to then land into Faro. See how it goes though once we get down there. Interestingly enough, Palmer's online again. Palmer's been online a lot recently. Mallorca. But we're not going there. We're going to Faro in Portugal. It's a shame that Portugal's not online, but what can you do? You know, it's just the way it is. Okay, but we are going to look to do that descent real soon. Let's have a look where SVL is. Okay, so within 80 miles now. 40 miles to go. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce speed now. Down to 280. And we're going to hold it there. Okay, the reason I've done that is because as we start descending, obviously the speed's going to increase. And we don't want that to happen. See the aircraft getting a little bit of a wobble on there as well. Bit of side to siding going on. Quite turbulent actually. Let's have a look from the engine view. There it is. Look at that wing going. Bouncing all over the place. It's a nice view. Making me wonder if I need to put the seatbelt sign on for the turbulence. It is making me wonder. I think we'll be alright though. SVL coming up. Below 280 now, which is good. Within 40 miles to SVL. Down to 20 there. We do need to soon. So the descent will be down to 3,000. I'm going to go with VS, so vertical speed, and then we'll be descending. Noimis, thank you very much for the follow there. Sorry if I said that name wrong. Bit difficult one for me there. So down to 3,000. I'm going to go vertical speed of 2,200. I'll tell you in a second. Let's have a look. So the standard seating capacity is 195, so we'll go with that. We're full. 195 on board. Plus, let's think of pilots, 2 pilots. So 197 and what? 6 flight crew, maybe more? So 203. We'll say 9 flight crew, so 206. Did I work that out right? Don't think I did. Depends how much nonsense you make, Kitty. If it's a lot of nonsense, then no. But I don't need a mod yet. This is the thing. Like, a few people have asked me if there could be a mod now, and I don't see the need for it at the moment. I'm not popular enough. I don't need a mod. Okay, flight level 3000 set. Distance to SVL 16 miles. Let's let it get down to within 10 and less, and then we'll start the descent. Keep the speed at 280. Okay, you can see the south coast of Spain there now. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. So Gibraltar is actually down there somewhere. Weather is 19 degrees in Faro. Yeah, I think I've been all right so far, Mike. I've not had anyone that's been too much of a real problem. So, you know, fingers crossed it continues like that. Okay, let's get this done. We're gonna go 2,200 descent rate, and we'll see how it goes. See if it manages to maintain that. So we are on that descent now. This is where we're saying, ladies and gentlemen, we've just started to descend into Faro. Around about 20 minutes time we'll be landing. The seatbelt sign will be on very shortly as well, so once it is, please remain in your seats and use this opportunity to go to the toilet as quickly as possible. The cabin crew will be passing through very shortly with their final chance to buy some duty free. So if you do want to do that, make sure you get your wallet out and show me the money. Alright, but that's us on the way into Faro anyway. We are descending now. Going down to 3,000 from 35,000. Cornelius, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Been a very successful stream today, guys. We've blown past 2,000 followers. Absolutely smashed past it. And yeah, it's looking good. Daz, unfortunately, that doesn't work. I'll have to see if there is an updated command for that. There should be, really, in my opinion, but there wasn't the last time I looked at commands. But basically, if you want to see my specs are available on all of my channels, including Facebook. It should be in there. Vishnu, thanks for the follow. But basic rundown: I've got a 2080 Super. I've got a 10700K. i7, a Z490 motherboard, 32 gigs of RAM. They're the basic specs. The full specs are on the pages, so have a look around. What am I robbing them of, Kitty? I'm selling them duty free. It's what it is. You get duty free on an aircraft. Come on, come on. Yeah, if you have a look, Daz, so I'll find... there is a link on the page. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, basically if you go on the Foxtrot Ostrich gaming page and you go on the About Me section, there's a full rundown of my specs there. You can have a look. There. Just the About Me on the Facebook page. If not, it's on YouTube and on Twitch as well, if you are wanting to see it. Okay, so a nice controlled descent now at 2,200. Let's have a look where this banana's saying we're going to be. Yeah, Nirac at 3,000. That's perfect. That's where we want. Just after. So once we've hit 3,000, that's going to be us on approach into. So you can see it's pretty much direct onto runway 28 and Faro after that. Speeds come up slightly. Awesome, yeah, I've got him. Evap Teco. Nice, thank you very much for follow. So the descent's coming in. Once we hit around 10,000, we'll get the landing lights on, we'll get the seatbelt signs back on, and I'm going to start to reduce speed soon as well. What, in the keyboard, Eva? The blue switches in my keyboard. I haven't got blue switches. Oh yeah, they are Logitech Pro. I thought they were just down as Pro. Yeah. To be honest, mate, I really love this keyboard. I think it's fantastic. It is, admittedly, it's the first mechanical keyboard I've had, so I've never tried the Cherry MX Reds and Browns and all that you can get. But I do love this Logitech keyboard. It's fantastic. I use it. I don't just use it for flight sim games. I use it for first-person shooters as well, and it's just so smooth. I mean, it's loud. It is loud. Don't get me wrong. But if I start pressing buttons, you see it going everywhere, but you can hear it. Yeah, it is loud, but I love it. I think it's a fantastic keyboard. Bracing for impact, Kitty. We're not going to impact. We're going to have a nice landing today. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice and smooth. It's going to be absolute butter. We'll see. I didn't know that, no. I begrudge paying for things on this game. There's so much good free stuff available on Flight Sim TO. We're getting a little bit of lag as we come in to descent here. Let's get that speed down. Oh, that's nice, Kitty, thanks. Well, that's okay, because I don't trust you either. Bloody hell. What's going on there? Okay, we're at 20,000 now. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, the descent's looking good. Descent is looking good there. In fact, it's looking so good. I'm going to slow the descent down a little bit. Okay, let's just have a quick check on the METAR info again. METAR. So the wind speed has picked up. It's now 18 knots. Okay, this is it's gonna be almost a crosswind. So in fact, no, it's not. It's not too much of a crosswind. So we're basically approaching there on that direction, and the winds. So yeah, it pretty much is almost a crosswind there, coming in from 240, and we're going to be going into that point there. So you see 27 there, 28, 29. We're landing on 28. So it is going to be a crosswind. It's going to impact us quite a bit actually. If it's nearly 20 knot crosswind down there. So we'll see. This could be an interesting landing. I could be fighting this aircraft down, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. At the moment, we're just dealing with the lag to get down there. Nice shallow descent, 2,200. Should be quite comfortable for the passengers. But for now, what I will do is I'll go passenger seatbelt sign on. Okay, we're looking for 10,000 for the landing lights. Faro traffic, Tomjet 24 Tango descending now to 3,000 for approach for runway 28. So that's me just putting the messages on VATSIM there just to make sure. I mean, there's no one else in the area. I'm literally the only one in southern Portugal at the moment. So it's a bit fruitless, but you know, we'll get that in there anyway. Eric, thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to be down to 3,000 by Nirac, which is perfect. Yeah, I'm all alone here, Kitty. I'm all alone. There's no one in the south of Portugal. There's only one other person flying in Portugal at the moment, and that is a RTV2L flight C172. Sorry, Cessna 172 at 2,000 feet. He's flying into LPVL, right in the north. Basil, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, so Faro's actually, yeah, you can just about see it down there. Okay, it's under cloud at the moment, unfortunately. This very popular Brit holiday destination, under cloud. Never mind. We're going to be passing through those clouds soon enough. I'm going to throw on the landing lights now and the runway turn lights. Let's get that on. Have a quick look. We're a little bit higher than I need to be to put them on, but stick them on anyway. You can see there and there, those lights have come on. There's also lights on the wheels that will now come on when I drop the gear down as well. Okay, I do need to remember to disconnect auto throttle as we come into land. So don't let me forget that. Call me Fox. Yeah, Fox is fine. Fox. Always the first name. In the West anyway, always the first name. I know it's different if you're in Arabian countries. I think it's the second name you go by, isn't it? I may have just made that up completely. That may have just been a terrible fact that I just pulled out of nowhere. That's not true. I know you're not. I didn't say that, did I? You're from Asia. My idea of Asia is not continental Asia. Obviously, Asia encompasses a huge area. Hey Jesse, you're just in time for the landing, mate. I was just saying that over here it's first name first. I think it's a bit bigger than America. America's not actually that big in comparison. I mean, if you're talking about America as the country, it's surprising how small America is, actually. If you think what you normally see on a map... I'm good, Jesse. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you're well as well. What you see on a map of America and compare it to what you see on a map of Africa, you'd think that they're almost the same size, but it's not true. If you look on a globe, that's the true size of Africa, and America can actually fit inside Africa. I think it's 3 times. That's not going to happen, Kitty. I can't reveal my face, unfortunately, because of my work. Yeah, it's just not compatible, I'm afraid. Not compatible. I'd love to have a webcam, but it just ain't going to happen. I'm sure people are absolutely dying to see what I look like. And I'm dying to show you, believe me, but no, it can't happen, unfortunately. I like my job too much. Thanks for all these likes, guys. Please do consider hitting that follow button as well. We're on descent now into Faro in Portugal. Final part of the journey of this this flight. Been streaming now for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Probably about another 10 minutes to go, so we might just tip over the 3-hour mark, maybe, with taxiing. We might be able to. Okay, below 10,000, we're going to bring speed down. 250 here. Yeah, just imagine Tom Cruise, but taller, a lot taller, and better looking. And not black hair either. So not Tom Cruise at all. Anubhav, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. You're completely off the money, Dave. Completely off the money. Almost, but nowhere near. Yeah, probably George Clooney. Better looking, taller than Tom Cruise. I don't have grey hair. George Clooney's got grey hair. I'm not that old. I'm not. I didn't mean it like that. You don't have to be that old to have grey hair, but I'm not George Clooney's age. I'm quite a bit younger than George Clooney, actually. Okay, this is going to be quite a quick approach. So I'm going to look to pull down my speed now. I am blonde, Kitty. Yeah, I am blonde. Not how you'd imagine blonde, though. It's don't think of yellow blonde. Think of mousy brown blonde. I used to be yellow blonde when I was a kid, but that sort of doesn't happen. You sort of lose that quite quickly. Sun blonde hair. Okay, let's get some air brake on to reduce some speed here. We're going to go flaps 1. Oh, it's raining in Faro. I did not expect that. Bjorn Bug? I don't know what Bjorn looks like. I'll have to Google him, but possibly, Dave, possibly. Think Daniel Craig, but younger. That's me. That is me all over. No, Kitty. I told you before, it's not happening. Barrel roll leads to black screen of death. We don't want that. We're coming into land at Faro now. There's no time for a barrel roll. People want to get on their holidays. You know how it is. No, not at all, Stephen. I'm Daniel Craig's hair. 100% Daniel Craig. That's gotta be the best pilot I've ever seen. You're quite possibly the worst pirate I've ever heard of, but you have heard of me. No, Kitty, we're taking this serious. We're being serious about this, alright? This is a serious thing. We're coming down on holiday here. I should write a book. You're correct. I should write a book. It is lagging a bit. We're getting a bit of lag. Okay, let's bring the speed down again. Oh no, it's making too many micro adjustments. It shouldn't be. You should just follow the track. Down to 200 there. Can we go again? Yes, we can. We could probably go again, actually. Just before full flaps there. Happy days. Wait, hang on, Mike. No, I completely missed it. Oh, more weather beaten. Yeah, definitely more weather beaten. That's due to my job as well. Spend a lot of time in the weather. Right, okay. Gebty coming up there. Alright, we're going to go gear down. There it is, gear, landing gear coming down. Almost full flaps now. We've still got a turn in to go to land into Faro. I believe it's there, roughly. So we're going out to sea to then turn to the right and land. A commercial plug? I don't know what you mean by that. Explain what you mean and I'll tell you whether you can do it or not. It is a good looking plane, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Especially when those wheels are down. Look at that. I actually can't see the runway. Is that it there? It's got to be. Okay, we're picking up ILS. As we get to Gebty, I'm going to hit lock on the localizer over on this right hand side, and then I'll click approach as well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it gives us a smoother landing or not. Surely there's more risk of the gears coming off. Okay. As we hit Gebty, the lock's going to come on, and then I'm going to take control of the aircraft myself. I will take it off autopilot once we are on that localizer. Possibly on the glide slope as well. Let's see how high the glide slope is. 3,000, it's coming down. I did say butter, Stephen, I did. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed we get it. We're nice and slow at the moment. It's pretty much gliding through the air. Still quite fast as well though, we are going to have to slow down a bit. But that'll come when I take control of the aircraft. I'll take control of the throttle as well. Yeah, I just said that, Martin. Just said that. I'm going to slow it down when I take control of the throttle, mate. Don't worry. I don't want to slow down too soon. Cheers for the follow, Michael. Thank you very much. If I slow down now, it'll just be a hell of a long approach. So we've got range to the airport. It's around 15 miles, something like that. Once we turn at Gebty, that's about the just a bit further than the 10-mile mark. Let's get ready for this lock as well. Cheers, Basil. Thank you very much, mate. Okay, that could be the airport there, actually. That looks like it. I can see poppy lights showing me as too low at the moment, which is, yeah, that's correct. You probably didn't see that, especially if you're watching on your phones. But there is an airport out there, and I saw poppy lights. I saw 4 reds. Lock on. Approach is on as well. See, even though I clicked it, it sort of disappeared, and I think it sort of comes on automatically. Okay, so we are locked on the localizer. Once it straightens out and we catch that glide slope, that's when I'm going to take control. I might take control of the throttle now, though. Let's see. Okay, Okay, we'll keep that armed. It's the other button. There we go. So I have throttle. We are slowing down now. No, it's not my plane yet. I just have throttle. It's a little sensitive, a little too sensitive, really. A Delta Airlines fighter crash it. Steady on, Donny. Steady on. Right, glide slope is coming down. Once we capture that glide slope, I'm going to look to take control there. Can see the runway ahead now. Okay, the wind has changed slightly. It's at 260, so it's a bit more of a headwind now, which is a bit better. But we aren't fully on that approach yet with a localizer. So here comes the speed down, and we are on the glide slope. Flaps full. Just about making out the runway there. Oh, not what I meant to click. There we go, we're lining up nicely. Autopilot off. My plane. Okay, please excuse me if I don't answer your messages until we're on the ground now. I'm concentrating on this runway, as well as looking at the diamonds that I've got. Checking they're lined up. Okay, the approach is looking alright at the moment. Still on the glide slope. I say we're following the glide slope, it's my aircraft now. Why not use the hood? It's beautiful, look at that thing. Okay, we'll go no hood. Drifting a little bit there to the right. Nah, this ain't gonna stall. This plane can fly really slow. Well, in game anyway. I don't know about real life. I could take it down even further. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to land into Faro. I hope you've enjoyed the flight today. Just remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop. And if you hear brace for impacts, then start to pray. Okay, we are getting blown off a little bit. Speed up a bit. Just slightly off that centre line. Gonna bring it over. Altitude's okay. I'm happy with being slightly below the Pappy. Okay, there we go. We're coming back onto that centre line now. Oh, there's the lag. The lag kills me. It's just dropped about 100 feet. It is quite laggy, this approach. FPS drop. I can feel it. I can see it by just looking at the sea. There's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of detail for the game to render. So it is getting a bit laggy. Okay, hopefully we don't have to go round. It's been a while since I've landed in the 787. Just going a little bit too high there. A little bit too high. Don't want to dive into it though. Off the line again slightly. Oh man, we're really offline here. We're going to bring it over though. 100. Here we go. Ready to turn to the right. 40. Here we go. Oh, that was not butter. It wasn't butter, but here we are in Faro. Welcome to Portugal, everybody. Yeah, it was hard, but you know what? People won't be bothered because they're going on their holidays. So they don't care too much. They don't care. We're going on holiday, people. Welcome to Portugal. Welcome to Faro. Okay. Right. That's going to be too tight for me. So I'm going to go second exit here. Woo! Strobe off. Faro traffic. Tomjet 24 Tango, clear of runway 28 now. Yeah, you shouldn't have had a drink by that point, mate. You know, the last rubbish collection had been. The drink service was a while ago, so, you know, if you got a drink there, things are going wrong. He's too slow a drinker. You need to drink quicker. That's my health advice. Drink quicker, especially if it's booze. That's how it works, isn't it? Okay, this thing is impossible to turn. It is so tight here. Trying to use alternating throttles, and it's... There we go. Whew. Fair enough, Stephen. Fair enough, mate. Okay, so I'm going to taxi to the gate now. Hey, Blaze, you missed the landing, mate. You just missed the landing. Never mind. Okay, so unfortunately, this is going to be the only stream of today. Looking at the time, I'm not going to have time to start another one after all the planning and all the rest of it. So, I hope you did enjoy this stream. I'm just going to taxi to a parking area. And then if you do want to watch more flight sim, stick around because I will try and transfer you to another streamer. That depends. It depends, Curtis, doesn't it? I think it depends on where you are. I'm pretty sure a lot of Euro airports ask for the strobes off on the runway after the runway, don't they? I thought strobes were just within a runway, but I don't know. It's one of them. I'm not a pilot. But yeah, if you wanna go to another streamer, do stick around, and I'll try and transfer you over with a raid. Just remember when we do get there to type Foxtrot's raid. I don't know if it's working correctly or not. Scoob said there was an issue earlier, but we'll see. We'll see how we do. Okay, so guys, if you've not done so already, please do hit that follow button. All right, I hope you did enjoy the stream. It's been a nice 3 hours, but I do hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it, and I've certainly enjoyed chatting to everyone, especially Kitty, who's now absolutely spamming Foxtrot Raid, which is fantastic. Okay, that's what Kitty's going to spam in the next streamer's channel. So if you want to do something similar, then please do so. But please remember to hit that follow button, guys. Yeah, Curtis, welcome to the stream, mate. Unfortunately, you just caught the ending there, but yeah, I hope to see you again next time, buddy. I will be on again soon. All right, Kitty. All right, Kitty. That's enough. That's enough. We'll go with the next streamer, shall we? Okay, so don't forget, guys, hit that follow button. Oh, just missed it. Okay, welcome to Faro in Portugal. I hope you do all enjoy your holidays. Engine's down there. Okay, there we go then. 2 hours 36 minutes of flight time. We did have a bit of messing about on the ground at Manchester. A couple of issues here and there, but you know, it is what it is. I'm actually having an issue right now with Creator Studio. It's not letting me. There we go. Right. Okay. I will be able. hopefully, to transfer you. Let's see. Where is it? There it is, end stream. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer you guys over to another streamer. Like I say, if you want to watch some more flight sim, then please do stick around. Don't forget to hit that follow button first, and when you get into the next stream, please do type #FoxtrotsRaid. So that's #FoxtrotsRaid. Don't forget. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's have a look. Who needs some viewers? There's plenty of big streamers on there, but we're gonna go to someone who needs some viewers. So I've got this guy here, Rob Carmichael. Okay, don't forget #FoxtrotsRaid in the chat when you do get to Rob Carmichael. Okay, I will see you there, guys. The stream is going to end in 30 seconds. Make sure you head over to Rob, give him a like, give him a follow, and don't forget to follow me as well before we go. Thank you very much, whoever just followed. I didn't see it, but I will do in a second. Alright, I'll see you in Rob's stream. Don't forget #FoxtrotsRaid when we get there. Thanks a lot, guys. Catch you next time.